Hello and welcome to the Somatic Movement and Mindset podcast with me, clinical somatic educator and founder of Total Somatics, Heidi Hadley. The Somatic Movement and Mindset podcast has been designed to help you gain a deeper understanding to how your mind and body work. You will learn about your amazing mind and body and why over time you can feel pain, recurring injuries and poor posture. Within this podcast, I will teach you why this doesn't have to be your future or the norm for you. Would you like to learn how to reduce pain, move freely, and gain a new lease of life? Let's get started.
Hello and welcome back. Well, this is it. It's the end of another year. So, where has the year gone? They race by, they get faster every year. I want to first of all say thank you so much for being part of the Total Somatics community if you're in the membership. If you're not in the membership, it would be lovely to have you at some point in the future. So, do come along and join the beautiful members from all around the world. But yeah, I just want to say thank you because if you're either in the Total Somatics membership or you communicate with me and you're not in the membership, but we've got a great dialogue that happens. And also, if we haven't chatted yet, but you listen to Somatic Movement and Mindset podcasts or you're watching me on the Total Somatics YouTube channel, I just want my heartfelt thank you and love to go out to you wherever you're listening to this because really it's because of you I do this. These sessions, these questions, these subjects are really delivering what different people are asking me all the time. So keep all your questions coming my way because I'll continue to cover them. And really, I just want to consider here that this time of the year, it's a time of reflection, isn't it? I know we've lost some loved ones this year, so it's always quite poignant at the end of the year. You think of people that you're leaving behind that year, but then also we try and think of the lovely memories and the great times that we had together. But it is mixed, isn't it? And as the years go on with different things that happen in people's lives, it does become a time that you think so much more about people and life and life lessons really. So there are many things that we can learn. There's many people that we've also encountered throughout the year, and I'd like you to consider for yourself that there would have been some absolute gems that you've encountered this year and they've really enriched your life. And yet there's other people that you think, whew, that was hard work. And yet we always learn something from it. We grow more stronger, we get more resilient. Sometimes we find that people come and go in our life, and because of this reason, there's like a refining all the time. And for this reason, it's really good at the end of the year to just think of how we are growing as individuals because we're constantly growing and developing, sculpting, changing, molding to the environment that we want to place ourselves in. So we've talked over the time if we want to live in a very positive, proactive, more objective mindset, which is going to have really positive effects on our body, then we're going to select people or entertainment or music or food and drink that's going to lift us up. Whereas if we go more down the catastrophizing, jumping to conclusions, looking for ways to be offended, that's going to create a real inner turmoil and revolt within us. And that can create a lot of disturbance, a lot of angst, and that can impact so much of our emotional, mental, physical, and energetic health. So we've experienced fluctuations within our nervous system throughout the year, and that's a really healthy thing to feel. It's also healthy to feel different emotions. We don't want to be pushing emotions down and expecting to always feel happy because that's not natural. That's not the way it should be. We have this rich repertoire or collection of emotions. We want to be able to feel them, notice them, but don't over analyze them. Just notice them when they well up, and as I always say, just let them waft into the air like the clouds in the sky. Don't overanalyze because we have different feelings and emotions and we are more subconscious than conscious. So we take a lot in that we don't realize. We don't need to put labels and reasons to them all the time. Now, I'd like us to consider, as we're at the end of the year, what you've also learned from Total Somatics. So, within these podcasts and also within the membership. So, please let me know in the comments below, or if you want to message me privately, please do. I'd love to hear how what I've been producing for you has really resonated and created some eureka moments and made you step forward and make you understand a little bit more about what's going on within your body and with your mind. And so I just want to ask you a few like self-analysis or reflective questions as we move forward. And that is, have you noticed this year, from what you've learned with total somatics, how your emotions influence your posture and even things like your breathing? And if you haven't, start noticing that how you're feeling emotionally, how's that showing up in your body? When we do that, we become embodied, or we're mindful and conscious of what's going on from our neck down, because we can live in our heads, but we want to start to inhabit and sense and feel all of what's going on within our body. Another question I like to ask, and this is specific to people in the Total Somatics membership, is, have you noticed a difference by applying the regulation and grounding strategies that you can find in the recalibrate section? Have you noticed how that will dial down your nervous system? It's really powerful work. Notice the emotions that come up, and that quietness, that just the inner calm and safety that you feel within when you're doing those strategies. Again, let me know. And if you want to say things privately, please share. I'd love to hear from you. And also, another question is, has Total Somatics, the podcast, or Somatic Movement and Mindset, the podcast, so either on the Total Somatics channel, or it's collectively properly known as Somatic Movement and Mindset, has that podcast actually demystified areas of your well-being that you weren't really aware of before? And now you have greater awareness, you have greater understanding, you have proactive measures to move forward with. And what I'd love to invite you to know is that from today until Sunday, the 14th of January, you have the opportunity to take those steps forward and deepen your awareness of what's going on underneath your skin, in all your muscles and your nerves. Because I'd like to invite you to take advantage to a New Year sale that's actually starting early. So it's starting from today. If you type in 20PC, that's capitals PC, 20PC, you will receive 20% off everything in the Total Somatics online shop. So to go to the online shop, go to totalsomatics.com, click on the shop page, and then you will see all of the workshops. There are movement classes, there are audio classes. And if you type in the promo code 20PC and just put capitals for the P and the C, you will get that discount. And so that's why start today. You've got till the 14th of January to take advantage of this. But the key thing is, if you purchase anything within the Total Somatics online shop, you get to keep it permanently. There's no sort of duration that you hold it and then it goes offline. It's yours to keep. And that's your resource to help you moving forward. Because what's really important is that you take time to invest in your current and future self. And so by taking advantage of this 20% discount, you can really collect quite a lot within that Total Somatics online shop and start today by really improving so many areas of your health. And as I've mentioned many times in previous podcasts, the power about Total Somatics is we're combining movement, mindset, and mindfulness. And that's because I've got different backgrounds in neurophysiology, trauma therapy, as well as in clinical somatics. And what I've brought together is what I've seen over the years clinically. And I've been practicing in clinical practice since 2001. And I've seen so many things over the years that links in, again, people's mindset, if they're mindful, and what are they mindful about, and their movement. So this is why you're receiving over 20 years of hands-on and in-person and online and global work that I've done in different countries, not just here in Australia, but over in the UK when I was running my clinic over there. All my practical work is come together, and you can benefit from all of that within the Total Somatics online shop. Put in the promo code 20PC, and the P and the C are in capital letters, and you can get all of that. That's available till Sunday, the 14th of January. So I'm blowing lots of kisses, big hugs your way as we just see the end of this year. And wherever you are in the world, I know in Australia we're always ahead of time, but because I've got family and friends in the UK, it's always about 10:30, and it's 10:30 in the morning on New Year's Day. in England, and we're always watching Big Ben and the fireworks. So wherever you are in the world, if you're watching in the UK, you'll know I'll be watching the fireworks with you live. I stream it on live. But then in other parts, we've got family in North America, so we're always working out the time zones for them, and we'll be looking out to see if we can just watch the new year arrive for you too. So if you're in any of those time zones, you know that I'm still in spirit with you. And I just look forward to seeing you again in 2024. Can you believe it? Where I remember when they talked about the millennial bug. Do you remember all that? So now we're in 2024. So we have lots of exciting things. I've got some really special news to share with you in the coming weeks or months. I'll let you know as we get closer to it. But it will be something that you might actually find really useful to share on to other people so they can learn so much more about what total somatics, pandiculation, all of that has to do. And so the more that people are aware of this powerful work, the more we can, you and I, because you've experienced the changes as well, if you've been practicing this work, we can share this work together. So look out, there's going to be something incredibly special coming. I'm really excited to share this with all of you around the world. So look out for it. So for the last few hours or last few days of this year, again, all my love, thinking of you all, very reflective, thinking of the ones that we've left behind. But then we also know they would want us to embrace and enjoy the coming year. So thinking of you all, and if you have lost anyone this year, my heart goes out to you because I know exactly how it feels, and I get a bit teary thinking about it now. So that's what happens at the end of the year, isn't it? We think of these things, it brings up lots of emotions, and yeah, then that's it, isn't it? Really, we've got each other. We've got this beautiful community. Keep all your messages coming my way. I love hearing from you. Makes it so special. So I'll see you soon. I'm gonna sign off now and leave you to enjoy the remainder of the year. All my love, all my kisses, all my best wishes to you and your loved ones. See you all very soon. See you in the new year. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a rating and also forward this on to somebody you know will benefit. To learn more about pain relief, plus how to improve your health and well-being, go to totalsomatics.com. Until next time, take care.